Hello and welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I am the legend, the Bench Monster, the one whom, after Ted Arcidi benched 705 in 1985, 17 years later, a 28-year-old kid stepped on a Wabdle platform in Portland, Oregon in August of 2002 and did 800.1. Boom. Where's the bench gone since? 900,000, 1,400. Unbelievable to see how it's evolved and the equipment. Going to start off by saying we had a USPA meet here this past weekend, but she was kind of throwing up all over the place due to her, what's it called? Your pancreas and your small intestine. She has flare-ups, and so I was taking care of her. We didn't make it out there, but we do have Steve Peepo's lift, and he did an awesome 501. He's been training his ass off on Tuesday nights in the bench next to us, and he did very well, and very impressed. It's hard to get lifts in the USPA because of the strictness, but he did awesome. So
That's awesome.
we're going to give him a shout out right off the bat. He's like the first video. So
Nice.
do you have anything to say? You don't have any videos this week. Your collarbone is hurting. What's going on? I have my own problems, so tell me yours.
Just a mess.
No, I'm a fucking mess.
My collarbone's like killing me. At first it was just deadlift, and then
It's probably something radiating
it,
around.
got worse. Like on Sunday, it was
A rib.
hurting as soon as I started, but I ignored it and went all the way up, and then I made it worse. It's the first time. Like it's only been hurting during deadlift, but this week it hurt
Squat,
everything.
yeah.
Squat and bench, yeah. Before I wasn't feeling on anything other than deadlift.
My turn.
And I wouldn't feel it till I got to like heavier weight.
Well, we got to get that ice on it. We got to figure out if you need an adjustment or something.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's up with my scruff, but I looked in the mirror and it didn't.
Shave.
It didn't look this bad. Why do I go on camera? It looks like fucking 20 years have passed. It wasn't this bad when I just looked in the mirror. Fuck you. You called me fucking old ugly the other day, Mary Sue Rotten Crotch.
What? When did I call you old and ugly?
You called me old ugly in the gym.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You're old ugly. Remember?
No.
Oh yeah, you better.
Not at all.
It scarred me. You told me I was old ugly.
Does that even sound like what I would say?
Yes, it did. I heard it
I would
clear.
say you are old and ugly.
Well,
I would
whatever.
Call you an old and ugly. That's a little weird.
I
have no recollection of that.
I have been going through, making some strength gains and think I'm doing good, and then been hit with that stomach thing last week, so I'm probably still a little dehydrated, but having a real rough time the last two workouts, and had to come home, sit down, and figure out why it feels like I have 20-pound bricks as shoes when I'm walking around, and I'm lethargic. I have lack of interest. I'm beginning to wonder if my TRT is fake. So I decided to whip out my bag of medication that the Dr. Kevorkian prescribed me. First thing I pull out is Cardiovol, which is a blood pressure medication. I Google it. Woe and behold, all the symptoms that it, side effects that it has, I can relate with. Decide to pick out the beta blocker. I did change it to a different one, thinking it would make it better. It in itself has, both of them, of course, have muscle strength loss properties to them. So those are working completely against me. I've decided to go on been on a kind of good diet lately, doing oatmeal and buffalo and rice. And I was 295, was up to 318 not too long ago, which isn't good. But down to 282 last night in the gym with shoes on at night. So dropping a little bit of body weight, trying to get that blood pressure in check. But I did reach out to somebody who helped me out, and I want to thank him. It's Stan Efferding. Sent him a text message about my issue. He sent me a long text, a different type of blood pressure medication to get on that won't affect my strength and will keep me alive, and a little diet and a link, a lot of information. And I really want to thank Stan for doing that, because I've been reading it, and there's foods on there and things that I want to incorporate in my body to keep me here longer, and I appreciate the help, Stan Efferding. So, but just for example, last Friday, and I know I was dehydrated, but we've speed benched, and you'll see it, decided to go over and floor press, and I put 2 plates on there and one of my chains, and I was having a hard time locking it out, and I looked at fucking Heinz, and I said, I got kryptonite in my blood. Tuesday night came around, and I got buried with 385 raw. And I laughed about it, but you know what? It's not fucking funny. I got fucking something definitely wrong, you know, at this point. I don't care. It's been 3 months since I've been alive, reborn. So, yeah,
Incident.
came home and sat down, and it made me think of a time long ago. And I'm going to take you there right now. 1996, summer. I'm 22. Every bit of 198, and I have it on a news video. And I'm benching 405 for 4 reps. You mean to tell me, after all these years of benching, I don't care what I've been through, I can't fucking do a 385 raw bench right now? I'm fine. You know, there's reasons why, medications and whatnot, but it made me laugh a little, but it pisses me off because strength is of the importance. I want to be strong, and so I got to fix some things, and I'm working on that. So you might, you know, when I film Speed Bench Max Effort, I'm not concerned about myself until I start getting the wheels turning again and getting. My guys are out benching me, and it's awesome, and I love it. You know, I'm being. I should be on your bench on Friday. Fuck, I might. Fuck, it's that bad, dude. These medications they got me on are really taking effect. But I've cut them in half, and I woke up today. Funny. Well, first thing is I cut that blood pressure medication in half, and because it was messing with my sleep and my thoughts and borderline making me crazy and anxiety. When I cut that what's that beta blocker in half and woke up today, and lo and behold, I got a little pep in my step. I don't have the concrete fucking shoes on right now, and that made me happy. Probably won't make the doctor happy when I run it by him, but you know what? Fuck him. And he's going to do what I tell him to do. And when I tell him that Stan Efferding, if he wants to be on this medication, he's going to fucking write the script or green line on his ass.
Probably ask.
Okay.
Ask him, and he'll probably.
Oh, he'll do. Believe me, he jumps when I talk. Yeah. That little square room when he comes in, he distances himself 5 feet from me. He don't come close.
Well, yeah. Weirder. That'd be weird if he came closer than 5 feet.
You don't come too close.
That's creepy, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I got to go and change that over. Probably. Oh, I got to go see an endocrinologist tomorrow.
waste of time.
Waste of time. Well,
Yeah, because you're all closed-minded. All you just want it to be an argument.
I want to kick some
I don't know
knowledge
why
with the
you're
guy.
wasting your time and his.
I'm not
but
wasting anybody's time.
Absolutely.
We're gonna talk like grown men, and I want to see what he's got to say. And
I apologize to whatever doctor this is tomorrow.
Kunkel.
I will. You couldn't pay me enough to be there.
Stephen Kunkel. Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Couldn't pay me enough to be there.
I want to know what he's got to say.
Bury myself in my chair with embarrassment.
Is he going to tell me to come off my TRT altogether, like zero test? I want to hear it. I want to hear what he's got to say. Okay. So I'm looking for, I got to figure out where he's at too, because I don't know his address. I only know he's have an appointment at 11:05. That being said, I need to dig myself out of the kryptonite hole, pull the kryptonite off my chest, and there's no fucking reason why I shouldn't be benching 405 for at least 5. I have that. I should have that. And close to 5 raw. I'm fine with that. But goddamn, this is it's comical. It almost, it's depressing in one way, but I look at it and I laugh. Like, there's got to be a reason. Is it this? Is it that? Now I'm finding out reasons why this is happening. So give me a few weeks. Let's see what happens. Okay, anything else for you to say, Miss Endocrinologist Lover?
No, I just hate being embarrassed by some dumbass that knows absolutely nothing.
Fucker, I'm not a
Tell
dumbass.
somebody with a fucking doctorate how to do their job. Like,
I'm not a dumbass. I know a lot about growth hormone and testosterone.
you sure think you do.
I do.
I absolutely agree with you there.
I want to see what he's got to say about peptides,
Sure think you do. And
self-regulating growth hormone releasing hormones, and I got questions for him. I want to see if he's on the up and up. See what he knows. He'll tell me some things. I'm gonna listen. It doesn't go one ear out the other unless he's a dick. That's not going to be good.
Couldn't pay me enough to be there. I wouldn't be there for.
I got money.
Nothing.
Would you be there?
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
Couldn't pay me enough.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
I got money.
Couldn't pay me enough to be there for this.
A G?
Actually, honestly, you could, and then I'd just take the doctor's side, and we just 2-on-1 and
Oh,
attack you into the ground.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, you can pay me.
Shut your face. Okay, let's start out with some videos. They want to hear our tribes and tribulations over here. First up, Steve Peepo, USPA meet last Saturday, and I'm proud of him. We're going to see his opener, a 463 that looks like 135. And then he missed a 501 on a second. Got it on his third. We're going to check these
Did he
out.
squat and deadlift?
He only sent me his bench. I would have took more than that, but I didn't tell him to send me anything. And he did send me one, so I'm going to appreciate that.
Nice.
I need a backing, so I got to put up this stupid damn thing. Let's check him out here. We're looking at 463. This looks really good. He's strong. He's got a lot of years ahead of him. He's going to do a lot of great things.
Easy too.
He's going to out total the team. And here is his 501 in a USPA meet where they don't want to give you any white lights. Fuckers. Nice, crisp lockout. Boom. I'm impressed. 3 whites. You don't get those in that federation that often, especially at that fucking place. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. No, they don't give those away. I mean,
1 USPA meet a year is more than enough for me to attend, and I attended one in Ontario, Oregon the week before. I'm good. I didn't want to go out there because
we were gonna go.
they still check underwear in the USPA, and I can't fucking deal with it. And they want to argue with them, and they're little cultic people. Should just show up like in a mass shooting and kill them all. Okay, next up. I hate my life too. Here's a gun. To save a bullet. Just put your head next to mine, dumbass. Go night-night.
See what I'm saying? It's fine.
Okay. Hey, this is pretty cool here. These guys are buddies. They're going head to head. They're pushing each other, and I like it. Matt Hodge and Adam Hawkins recently benched at the Metal Militia World Championships. Matt Hodge benched 1,055. We saw him at the Arnold.
Mhm.
Adam Hawkins threw up
Glasses.
1,050. These guys are battling for the 1,100, and I like it. The two guys pushing each other like that, that's what I needed. You know, I had Mendelson far away, but maybe these guys are close together where they can train together, because that would be really beneficial to have somebody at your strength level. I always wondered, you know, and I told Louis this, back when I was doing the 1,000 run in 2007, you know, Paul Roch, yeah, he'll put 1,000 on the bar, but he eats it half the time. So there was nobody here pushing me, and I always wondered, and I told Louis if I would have, you know, and I knew if I could have trained at Westside at that time, they could have taken me further with that intensity and the push that they had. And woulda, coulda, shoulda, everything works out. Everything happens for a reason, and it's just one of my conundrums there. We're gonna check those out. I got to put backings up. Let's check out who we look at first. Matt Hodge, 1,055. Nice crisp blockouts too. I'm very impressed.
Do you even wear a shirt?
Yeah, battle ready.
Or is it just a? Well, I mean, I know.
I forgot to mention they're both
look
wearing
like
battle ready shirts.
Just look like it's more. So it's more than just a big bench band.
It's a shirt.
Okay, it's covered up pretty good with a singlet. I'm surprised.
Battle ready. Seeing some progress. Oh my God. He's got more in the tank. Probably should have took a 4th. All right, let's check out Adam Hawkins here real quick. 1,050. In a battle ready shirt. Good control. Build that shirt. And drive it to lockout. Those guys are going to be benching 1,100 soon, and I'm proud of them.
Nice. That's cool.
Good for you guys. Thanks for sending me that video, Matt
work.
Hodge. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking on me, checking on my health. I appreciate that
That's
too.
nice.
Austin McFarland. He sends me videos. Love the kid. He's benching 295 raw bench here. We're going to check that out. He tried a 315 and missed it, but you know what? He ain't going to quit. Just gave him a few pointers. He's got his feet down. He'll get it. He'll get it. I'm proud of him. He's young and he's strong, and I love the videos. Thank you, Austin.
Okay.
Don't give up on that 315. It's right around the corner.
Reach.
It's like right there. 1 Rep Max. Thank you for sending me a video. He's hitting a 15-pound PR, and I think it's 555. He didn't tell me. It's either 555, excuse me, or 545, depending on the weight of the bar. I can't tell. So 1 rep doesn't need a. It looks like they're. He said AJ was at a meet. I don't know where 1 rep is benching here, but it definitely looks somewhere not normal. Looks sunny and fun. So anyway, we got a 555 or a 545, one or the other. Probably 55 on that shoulder saver and the Mindy X Factor.
Wow.
1 rep is not messing around. Way to go, kid.
Dang, nice work.
Handling big weight now. Lose 600 soon. Okay, I was strolling through Instagram and I saw this 13-year-old girl named Emily Ibanez, and she's doing a 363 squat. I can't do that, but she can. So let's check out this 13-year-old girl. I don't know if these weights are real because that's a lot of weight for a kid. Those, what are those, sleeves or wraps?
Oh.
Looks like wraps. It takes it out by herself, buries it. Is that possible for a 13-year-old?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to take nothing away from her. I don't either. But hey, it was on the internet, and that's what it said.
Troll, but so especially when you load the bar like that, you don't usually do that because it's completely real.
13 years old.
The way the colors.
I'm impressed.
I mean, the colors are like the correct weight, like by
Like
most
kilo plates,
gyms,
bumper plates.
but I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
Right.
People are getting freakishly strong.
Strong. Human beings are getting stronger. It's true.
Who knows?
I threw this one in there because this is Big Boy, and he's doing 1,015 trap bar deadlift. I thought that was cool, and I want to check it out. So where's Big Boy at? Come on, Big Boy. Used to run with Rich Piana back in the day. He's a strong man. I like to interview him sometime. He does a lot of feats of strength. And he picks 1,015 up here. I thought Hines and I were something when we did 700 on this thing. No, that's nothing. No straps either. The guy's got a grip. Damn, son. Oh, the weights fall off. I love that part. I think he's about 340. Very thick.
Very.
Probably 6 raw, I think. What's that like? I used to be that big once. Well, maybe not that big. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay.
Taller, so you're like more sure.
I'm taller, so it looks different. Okay. That's impressive. I like it. 1,015 trap bar. You don't see it. Let's see. I pulled this one because this was a pretty cool total. Colton Engelbrecht hitting 2469 total at a meet. I watched all these lifts. I thought it was cool. I want to give Colton some props here. 970 squat. I don't know what his body weight was. That don't look like a Inzer Super Canvas. Looks like a singlet. And we bury stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was deep from the front too. 540. Good control. Chest up, head back, and the weight goes up. And look at this. Tell me he didn't have more.
Oh,
come on.
Easy.
You had a G.
That third attempt?
I don't know, but he had a G right after that.
Jesus.
Yeah, anyway, 2469. And he's got a 1,000-pound pull in him if he can do it like that.
Sure.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree too. I think last week or the week before I had Tumbarello on here with a 620 Larson press. Well, he stepped it up, and now it's 640 Larson press. Holy shit. Okay, I got to put a backing up. We're going to find Tumbarello here, and we're going to watch him do 640 with his fucking feet up. God damn, kid. When I was young, I used to be strong too. Well, I wish I was young like him. I'm not anymore. I used to be strong.
The gray in your beard.
I used to fucking do 600 for reps, Ross. One time the music was so loud on the gym in the town north of us here, and we had the doors locked, and I was telling BJ to put 600 on there, and he put 645 on there, and I thought it was 615, and I fucking did it, and he'll never let it down. I did 645. I didn't even realize it was on the bar. We couldn't talk. It was so loud, the music. That was cool. I wasn't ready for it. I just took it out and I go, oh, that's 615. Okay. Oh, what it used to be strong. Okay, here's another strong individual. We've seen him once. We've seen him again. We'll probably see him more times. Larry Wheels. I pulled this one out. This is kind of a interesting lift. A 675 raw bench. I love it. It takes it out. He kind of lowers it quickly and puts it up. Elbow wraps or not, that's nice. I got those elbow wraps, a couple of them. I don't wear them. Yeah, I should throw them on. Maybe there's something to it. I could sure use the help. I saw this. This is kind of a commercial here. Wrestling's still fake. This is kind of funny. Watch this cat and tell me wrestling's fake. Oh, son. That's right on the fucking floor.
Oh, fuck.
His back is hip. He's either broke a hip, femur, or threw his L5 out of his asshole. He is done. He missed the table. Nice try. A for effort. I thought this was interesting. A 600-pound self-handout bench press. I've never done it. This guy's done it. 600 pounds. Gonna do it himself. Not sure who he is. I would have wrote his name down, but I was more intrigued by this. Fuck. And easy. Good job, sir. Help me get strong. Come take some of my blood pressure medication. You'll be benching 302 for one. Tyler Butcher. Doing 1,050 in an F8 single ply suit. You know, F8's making briefs and suits and stuff now, and they're getting them in the right hands of the right people. And Tyler Butcher's wearing one. F8 is really cornering the market of the powerlifting world. I love it. Or fate. And Tyler's a strong dude, nice guy, and big and thick as hell. Told you the story, I'll tell you again. Arnold Classic. 2 years ago? At the Anderson booth, and he starts walking towards me, and I was like, that's a big guy. And then the sun went away when he got close, and I was like, you are 380. And he goes, no, I'm 350. I go, no, you're 380. Biggest person I've seen. Thick, great power lifter, and a young man with a bright future, and he's going to do great things. Dave Hoff seems to be back. What's he got? The WPO in October that I was supposed to go and be an announcer at, and then that got taken away from me. Go figure. Doing 925 deadlift PR. Dave needs to pull that weight to increase that total. Let's go watch. Do I need a backing? I don't need a backing for Hoff. This is good. Let's see. Hoff, 925 PR. Little strappage, but you know what? I know my picture's on that wall. Bloody face pick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's in that gym.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to use it for a meat, but I didn't realize it was up in his gym.
Hoff is always strong and always ready to go. Picks his meats appropriately and executes with precision. He's going to put up a big squat, a big bench, and a big total. Guaranteed over 3,000 again, but how much over 3,000? This is where the work comes in. Dave's a young man too. A lot of years ahead of him. Trains very smart. Boom. Way to go, Mr. Hoff. Yeah. I'm excited to see October come. Vegas. WPO. Last up, Daniel Curtis, 1105 two board. It was a 30-pound PR, and I'm loving it. He's going to hit something big, too. Look at that bar bend. He needs an F8 bar, somebody, or Magnum. That looks like a 45-pound bar, fortunately. Oh, it's wiggling. Good job, Daniel Curtis.
Nice work.
Little bend in that bar, though. Okay, we're coming up to speed bench. I don't know what happened. We're going to watch it, and I'll talk us through it, because that's what I do. Well, first off, I'm pissed because that's not moving fast. And it's way over my 50% of my 1 rep max because I don't do 450 right now. But you know me, I'm stupid and I don't listen to myself. Can't figure out why I got that look on my face. Like, fuck. Supposed to be 50% of your 1 rep max when you're doing these 9x3s. And Technically, that's 50 and more with the chain, so way over my amount that I should be using. But I don't want to. I don't want to fuck these guys up. These are their numbers, and I don't want to be the guy to have to take off plates for the weak guy myself. So I'm just going to play along because I don't give a shit. So this is not moving as fast as I wanted to, nor should it, because I don't bench 450 right now. But, I'm going to try to move it as fast as I can. I'm not really locking them out, being honest. I having some problems at the top. Mr. Lockout King here is being fed kryptonite by Dr. Kevorkian. But everybody else is looking good, and that's all that matters, not me. This was what kind of pissed me off. Now, I know I was dehydrated, but this was hard. I know it doesn't look hard, but I'm fucking like, why the fuck is... Yeah, I'm pissed. Like, something's... I'm either dying or fuck. I don't know. There's no way in my life that 2 plates and a goddamn chain should get the best of me. And it felt like dog shit. Usually I had 2 plates and 3 chain and speed. But I guess when you're dead and you come back to life, you gotta reclimb. Anyway, Jose strong. Getting his 5 reps with 3 plates and a chain. Both those guys bench 405 to 463, you'll see. Tried to do some incline extensions here. Try not to turn them into a press. Try to keep the elbows in. Get it back towards the top of your head and extend up. It's assisted movement, but you know what? Sometimes those isolate the muscles the best, but they also can turn it into a press pretty easy. I'm trying to see hit the top of my forehead and keep that line straight up and not press, extend. Trying to pull the elbows in, but Mr. Unflexibility is doing the best he can. Everybody did a plate, obviously, but somebody goes up higher. Are you there this day on Friday? You weren't? No? I thought you were. Jose kind of bringing him to the nose, a little lower. That kind of it turns into a press when you get it too far down. Hines went a quarter. I know I didn't. That kind of looks like a press. Ashley, what would you say?
Not bad. A
little bit. Yeah, it works. It works either way, but I like to try to make it as hard as possible. And when you do that, you don't use a lot of weight. It's humbling. Jose 2 plates, but there's triceps involved. A little shoulder too, obviously, but you know what? We'll do it. Why weren't you there?
I was sick, remember?
Oh, sick. Yeah, I forgot. Totally spaced. It's been a while. Shoulder's been hurting, so I'm going to go right over to where it broke my shoulder, and I'm going to try to do this. Left shoulder's nagging me. It's hurting, popping, cracking. But if it was broke, I don't think I could do this. So I don't think it's broke. It's definitely screwed up, but you know what? I'm going to still go back to the machine that did it because it's my mentality. Falling apart, I am. Just one thing after another. That might be it. I don't think I filmed anything after. I think we did rear delts or something, but that's not important. Max effort. Everybody wanted to go raw. That ain't my game, so I had to bring in the Raven single ply and the Bumblebee from Darkside. Well, that's 265. That's pretty good. Here's 325. At least I can do that, but not 385. 325 for Hines. His back, he had a disc slip, got in the shower, turned the wrong way, and he was in pain. Pain number 10. And we had to help him up, and he is hurting. Got that little Raven on with 385, 400 and something. I just want to play with some weight because I can't do it raw. Jose here hit a PR of 465 or something raw, which is good. Very close to 500. Trains hard and he wants it. Locked it out. Good. Whatever that is, 385 and 70. So I threw on the Bumblebee, 500, 495. Just wanted to say, hey, I can do something. You can do all kinds of stuff with equipment, but raw bench, I need to get that number moving. Jose did a drop set here with some elbow wraps on, 405 for 6. Thought I'd film that. Little down set for reps. Good thing to do. Nothing too exciting here. I wanted to do some incline. I'm lacking some upper chest, and this was heavy. I'd like to do 8, but 5 was about all I could push. You got kryptonite running through your blood, it's really hard. There's Steve Peepo right there. He's training. Probably planning for the next one. Hines, 2 plates. Decided to get the mini band, do it old school west side, wrap it around in circles, throw around behind your back, do some rolling dumbbells. Great little variation here. Elbow's still sore for some reason. I didn't like the weight. Usually I do 80s, but you know, it's not, I'm not filming myself because I'm proud of myself. I'm just showcasing. Not a lot of people did the bands. A lot of people just did straight weight. And the idea here is to use the mini band. Oh yeah, hit the wall. There you go. Something different. Weighted dips. Haven't done them in eons. I sucked at them, so I didn't put a chain around my neck. I just did body weight. These guys ended up putting 4 fucking chains over their neck. Started with 1. I was going to try it out. Shoulder was cracking. It's like, okay. I was losing interest, believe me, people. Hines here with, like 2 chain. Something we don't do a lot of is dips. Hornstraw did a lot of dips with like 300 pounds between his legs and shit. And he benched 700 raw. Decided to get on this machine. We've never used it before. It's usually where I sit and rest. We doubled up some bands. It made it extremely hard to lock out and thought we'd do it. Not a big fan of controlled movements like this, but you know what? When you're at the gym and it's there, you got to use it sometimes. Yeah. I have nothing else to show. You have no videos, so that takes us to the chat box. Nothing happening.
This week. Nothing too cool.
Well, hopefully next week we'll see.
I had some videos, but nothing worth.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
really.
Do what you can do. You're not getting any younger yourself. Let me tell you. It gets worse when you get older.
Yeah, you would know.
I do.
Fucking 50, 5 decades old.
I'm still there, ornery as ever, angry as
That's
ever.
That's why I called you old ugly, because you were fucking making fun. You were calling me old.
I never called you old.
And that takes a lot of nerve when you've got 14 years on me. I think that's why I said it. I don't really remember saying
Now you remember saying it. Funny.
I don't remember saying ugly. I remember
I'm old, ugly.
Old as fuck.
No. Called me ugly, man. I thought I was doing good. And it was all shaved at that time. That's not ugly.
I don't remember saying that.
Oh, whatever.
I remember having an argument about old because you were trying to call me old. And
you're not 18 anymore.
And you're not 35 anymore.
I'm 33. I want to be 33 forever. That's how old Jesus was when he died, and that's how old we're going to be when we're resurrected and brought back to live 1,000 years of peace on earth. But there's aliens now, so that kind of trumps the creation of man, doesn't it? Okay, go on.
Do you mind?
Yes.
Like, you're losing viewers as you talk.
I've done it. Read the chat box. I won't talk anymore then.
God.
Just let me know when you want me to speak.
Okay, we got Paul Offer was in here first. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Paul, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Always good to see ya. Big Joe was in here. Hey
Big
Ryan
Joe.
and Ashley, I just wanted to remind you guys that heroes get remembered, but legends never die. They're always in our hearts.
I like to think I'm a legend.
I think that's what he's referring to.
Okay, thank you.
My name was in it too, just saying. Anyhow. James Bergalt. Hello, Ryan and Ashley. Hope you are well and enjoying the summer and what's left of it. Hey, James. Thanks for joining us also. We're doing well. Hope you are too. Enjoying the tiny bit that's left of summer, I guess.
It's supposed to be 100 degrees on
Not
Sunday.
much,
That's
but-
summer still.
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to shoot back up a little bit. We got Mariah.
Mariah. Poor Mariah. She competed at the USPA meet also.
She didn't send us her deadlift. She got a good deadlift.
She got a good deadlift, but her bench, they held her for 6 seconds. It was horrible.
Yeah.
First meet ever, and I told her, don't ever do...
You should have sent us your deadlift video, Mariah. I don't have a copy of it. Otherwise, we could have.
She ain't going to do a USPA meet again, and I don't blame her.
Hey guys, I'm at the gym right now. I will watch when I get back home. Sounds good. Nice job on your deadlift. You should have sent us the video.
She's going to travel with her next
Maybe
meet.
next week. All right. Brennan Eason. Hello, Ryan. What is your favorite brand of bench bar?
Well, it was for many years back in the day, the Texas bench bar. And then Texas Strength Systems came out with a bigger bar, and I got that and loved it. And then I got an F8. I loved it. Now it's the Magnum bar. You want to put some big weight on a bar and not have to worry. Let's put it this way. This has shocked me here a little bit. Dan Logman brought his F8 bar to that USPA meet last couple weeks ago. And I know it's because they tightened those collars on those kilo plates too tight. But Dan took that weight out, and that F8 bar in the middle was doing this. You know, and that's normal when they tighten those spin collars down too tight. You're going to get that. I never thought the middle of the F8 bar would flex like this, but it was flexing. Magnum bar is probably the most elite bar out there. It's 2 millimeters thicker in diameter, but you know what? It's a beast, and it's the bar that I like right now. The F8 Magnum. Worth every penny. That thing is a monster. You can put $1,000 on there, and there is no bend.
That's the one Jimmy uses.
It's the one Jimmy uses, too. And I would assume he'll probably use that, take it to a meet and use it. I would. The F8 bar is still great. I mean, especially if you got to think, there's elite lifters like Kolb, there's moderate, there's beginner. An F8 bar is a great bar to start with. Just your regular F8 bar. You get a lot of years of use out of that. Then when you get up to 1,000, 1,100, you might want to invest in a Magnum. That's my 2 cents. That's all I got. I'm broke.
Raw Strength Society. Good evening. Hey, Jason. How's it going, Raw Strength? Brennan Eason. What blood pressure med did he say it was for to protect loss
Oh
of
God,
strength?
tell us some Martian TEL. You have to email me. It's Submersion, something like that. TELEMARTISIAN, something like that. Hard to pronounce. It's a prescription. I found some online pharmacies that sell it, but I don't trust them. I'd rather get it straight from the pharmacy. But it's one he recommended. If I had my phone down here, I could tell you. Wait, maybe it's on my. Let me check my messages here. I can tell you right now. Is he on here somewhere?
Should be.
Ephrodine, right here. Spell it out for you. TELMISARTAN. 20 mg a day and work up till 40 mg if your blood pressure is still high. Telmisartan. TELMISARTAN. That's the one. That's what I'm getting. Anything Stan Ephrodine recommends, I'll do. If he was I wish he was my doctor.
What did he say to do?
What?
Calisthenics. What did he say? What did he call it?
Okay.
God, I'm being-
Isometrics,
Isometrics.
wall sits, planks, grippers.
So I'm gonna be seeing you doing some wall sits and
He
planks around
told
this
me.
house.
I'll tell you-
I know.
I'll tell you what
I
else
will
he
remind
said.
you that every freaking day.
He said get 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day. He wrote down some foods here: sweet potato, yam, 900 milligram, avocado, 975 milligrams, orange juice, spinach, bison, dried apricot, banana, salmon, 6-ounce yogurt, sun-dried tomatoes. Get 1,000 mg calcium daily. Yogurt is my favorite. Yogurt, and OJ shakes. Sounds delicious. Thank you, Stan.
Does sound good.
I really appreciate that. That I got some motivation there when Stan sent me that. So I don't know about planks, and sounds like a lot of work.
Planks, wall sits,
Wall
and
sits?
grippers.
Yeah, I don't do those.
There's
But
expect
Stan
to be
said-
seeing those. I know.
Stan said so.
And I will tell him if you don't do it.
I know you will. You're a snitch.
You bet your fucking ass in
Yeah,
that
you throw me on the bus
department.
any day of the week.
Absolutely. In that department, yes, I will.
All right.
Any day of the week.
Yep.
Let's see. I gotta figure out where it's at. One
Rep.
rep. What's happening? Hey, one rep. Thanks for joining us. Hope
Good
you're
job
doing
on
well.
your bench, one rep. Thank you.
Yep, good looking bench we saw.
You look awesome in that Mindy X Factor. I've always told you. Might need to take that denim. I know it's hard to do. I did it. Put it in the hang it up on a hanger, or put it in the closet. Let the cats lay on it. It's time to move with the flow of gear. And band shirts are the ticket.
Paul Loffer, we need to talk soon. I can relate to some of the things you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to get on the
So,
phone.
yeah, something's definitely wrong. I can't live. In the last 2 days, today I woke up like I said, when I split that beta blocker. First thing I know, I had fucking pep in my step. It didn't feel like I was walking through quicksand. It's amazing what medications can do to fuck you up in the strength game and in life. I mean, that cardiovol fucking blood pressure med, lack of interest, like this studio down here. I haven't made a beat down here in probably 5 weeks. That's not me. I'm usually down here twice a fucking day doing something on all this stuff, making noise. But been sitting on the couch staring out the window, watching fucking sunset and rise. Not healthy. But you know what? I'm making a change, and I got to find the right medications to get me moving in the right direction. Because doctors don't know your best interest. They think you sit at home or at a desk all day and go home and drink what? Not beer, but wine, and then eat dinner and go to bed. And they think you should have a 500 total testosterone level. That's good enough to get by. I'm in the gym how many days a week? At least 5. I don't work out Thursday or Sunday. Can't work out every day, dude. I did that once when I was very young. Benched every day. Every fucking day. Sore or not sore.
One rep max. So back in Sonora, and signal is ass. I mean, not that good. LOL. I just came to say what's up, doc, and wish you luck with the endocrinologist. LOL. See you next week, guys. Love y'all. Love you too, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
I'm sure I'll have
Always a
stories to
pleasure.
tell.
Yeah, sure will.
Although next week is like Thursday night football, so we probably won't have much of a crowd, but that's all right. Is that right? Thursday night
Is it
football?
tonight too?
No,
Is
it's
this the
the 5th.
Oh, that's right. What did I think? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking that was this week. Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see Aaron Rodgers, see what he can do.
I do too.
Kind of curious.
Especially after he's been out.
Out for so long, yeah.
Let's see, Mr. Elite Entertainment. Hope you're both well. Hope you are too, Mr. Elite. Thanks for joining us. Always good to have you. You mentioned about your left shoulder issue. I recently injured my shoulder. What are ways you are working around your shoulder injury when it comes to benching?
Doesn't hurt to bench. It's all overhead. And I did go to YouTube and search rear delt, injury. And they had some specific exercises I've been doing with bands and just a few things in the gym that have kind of helped. Been rolling on a little indoor softball, and I'm a side sleeper, so I constantly, laying on that. It's only screwing with me on overhead press. I can bench all day. It doesn't hurt. but it's actually feeling better. I like to think that nothing's torn, but it sounds like bones are cracking in there sometimes, especially when I did those dips. I remember Heinz could hear the, like, oh, I think my shoulder just popped. It feels better now. But the only way I can tell is when I do seated dumbbells. That's when it flares up and hurts. Oh, see it? Do you hear it pop? Yeah. Yeah, as long as I can still do that. Yeah.
Mr. Elite Entertainment, it would be interesting to get Wayne Van Nostrand on the show. He's in his mid-50s, benching 600 plus raw, and recently did 500 for 10.
We've had his videos on our show before. Yeah, strong man. I would like to hear some advice from him since he's my age.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What do you eat? Are you on a CPAP? What's your blood pressure? Are you on meds? What meds are you on? Are you making you weak in the gym? Because my doctor gave me kryptonite. It sucks. But you know what? I'm gonna find a way. I always find a way. I don't quit. I scratch, I bite, punch, kick, hit below the belt. All those things. I'll find a way. I think he trained with Donnie Thompson. Oh, that's cool. I haven't talked to Donnie in a long time. I remember in 2014, I gave him some phenom advice when he was going for a big squat, bench, and deadlift, and he was wearing a phenom. Made me think, back when I had the phenom, and I stayed up late at night, and I studied and I studied, and I looked at Rich Lack, and I saw those lines around his arm right here, and I was like, why does he have those tricep support rings, like the rings of Saturn, around the middle of his arm? Paul Roch and myself, we pulled those sleeves down, because we figured they were completely circular here, that we needed to pull the sleeve down. That was wrong. We found that we pulled the back of the sleeve down, and we were onto something. And then I took off like a rocket in 2007. Started the year with a 903 at the Mendelssohn Classic in February. Ended the year December doing 1,050. I did get a CPAP machine during that time, though. That was a game changer. You guys out there can't mess around. If you have sleep apnea and have a significant other that lays in bed with you at night and hears you snore and quit snoring and choking in your sleep and quit breathing, it's a serious matter that can enlarge your heart, and you can have a heart attack in your sleep and die if you don't get a CPAP machine. So I know they suck. They're not sexy to wear, but you know what? Big guys need them. And not only big guys, there's 198 guys that have sleep apnea. So they say it's the size of your neck and all this, that, and the other, but I've seen people with little necks have sleep apnea. So, oh well. What else?
Power Builder. What is your opinion on Superdraw for strength, and do you have experience with it?
No experiences with it. It's very toxic. It's very harmful to your body. I guinea pigged somebody. I'm not going to say his name, and he took Anadrol D-ball and loved it. He took that and basically got the same result: puffy cheeks and the same strength gain as the two others. So be careful with that. It's really rough on your insides. I highly recommend. I know you're probably young and don't think you need it, but it's better to have liver and kidney protection if you're going to be doing that stuff. LIV 52, TUDCA. Leviathan Nutrition has some phenomenal products for kidney, liver, blood sugar, blood pressure, and I buy stuff there. It's spendy, but you know what? It's the individual that markets it is, according to Nate Brandenhorst, I believe he's a doctor of some sort, and they know their shit there. And I take their K2D3 for calcium in the heart, and I take their liver supplement and their kidney supplement and IRE, and I got a bunch of their products. I blow $250 there, get 4 bottles of stuff. But get the LIV 52 on Amazon, maximum strength, and just protect your insides. Drink a lot of water. Don't be boozing and taking Superdraw either at the same time.
No.
You'll shorten your organs lifespan. You want to be in the game for a while. You don't want to fizzle out early. Some of your best lifts will come in your 30s and 40s. Chuck Vogelpool, when he was 45, I think he did an all-time squat. I remember seeing that, like, okay, I'm 10 years away from that or something. I think at 45, I can still be doing this. Cool. But at 45, everything got weird. Recovery time was different. Supplements worked different. Everything was different. And it still is weird. It still's kind of weird. Not like 26 anymore.
No.
Where you're invincible and you can bench and nothing hurts and weights are flying. Now it's a grind. But then again, I was dead recently, so I was brought back to life, and I'm here for a reason.
True.
Yep.
It's true.
Got the scar to prove it. That's where my soul came out. Now I'm the devil himself.
Oh, you were that before.
I'm worse. I'm very angry about the whole situation, and that will never go away until something happens, but we'll talk about that later. What's next?
Mr. Elite Entertainment, sending prayers for health and recovery.
Thank you. I need them.
That's last.
I just want my strength back, people. I don't ask for much in fucking life. What have I ever asked for? What have I ever said, hey, give me, hey, I want? All I want to do.
All the time.
No. I just want to bench 405 for 5 and 500 for 1. I'd be happy with that. My days of doing 600 reps and 680 for a single in the gym, raw, you know, that's fine. I've done all that. I'll be a 500 raw bencher at least. I deserve that. I think I've earned that after fucking 1993, 30 some years. God damn it. Why is, you know, well, I know why. I'm figuring it out because I'm sitting here in a rowboat with one oar trying to climb a Vaseline rope. I'm going nowhere. But you know what? I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to get that, obviously, 385 that I can't get. So be 405 pretty soon. I'm going to be like, okay, now we got the bench moving again. But, you know, I'm not training smart. Like I said, if you saw a speed bench, I'm using incorrect barbell and resistance ratios. I should be using 50% of, well, 325, maybe like I had a few more of me, 345 maybe. So I need to be using 50% of that, which is pathetic. But you know what? That's the reality of it all. I need to use weights that are in my 50% realm. So, but I just go with the guys, and it just beats me up, and it beats me up for Tuesday. So I got to sit down and get more scientific and quit fiddle farting around here. You correct?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you agree.
Yes.
And drink more water. I don't drink beer. I don't drink liquor.
Nope.
I don't go down to the east end of town and buy drugs. I sit home. We go to Costco, Walmart, the gym, and home. That's our life. And when I get my boat back, I'm going to be on the river. I'm going to go fishing next week.
Me too.
It's getting done. It's getting a brand new
So
top.
excited.
Yeah, brand new top on it. Get an oil change. Get the trailer bearings lubed. I'm going to be out there. Middle of the week. I don't care about myself. Whoever wants to go, you're invited. I'm going to go out and catch some fish. Be one with nature. Get away from it all. Can't wait. I've been fishing a long time.
I know. You're
It's another-
taking me this summer.
Well-
But you gave your boat away for all of summer. Right before summer started. It was real cool. It's
I
real
know.
good planning.
Well, I thought it would take about
And told
3
the guy
weeks.
to take as long as he fucking wanted.
Well, I want it done right. But, you know, to his defense, his dad worked at the Hanford Nuclear Reservation where my dad worked, and he contracted some type of cancer out there because they work with fucking plutonium and nuclear fucking waste.
Yeah.
And so now he's dying, and they're trying to sue and get a settlement. So I understand what he's going through, and that's what kind of held up my boat a little bit. You know, life can do that. You know, that man's his dad. You know, he's trying to take care of him. I understand
Yeah.
that. It's not like I call him up and say, "Hey, motherfucker, I want my boat tomorrow." I don't say. I just say, "Okay, he's working on it. He'll get it done." Everything. They gotta be patient. That's a hard thing for me to have patience. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm a very impatient person right now, and I want my raw bench to move, and I want more pep in my step, and I got it.
6 feet under grinder smelling salts will get you to that 500 raw.
You know what? I haven't heard fucking Grinder. I played it in the car on my what was my cell phone? I had it on there. Yeah, I haven't heard it in a while. Gives me chills when I hear it. That was my song. I need to crank that up in the gym, specifically, and not just the Power Trip radio or the Metallica radio. 6 feet under. Wish I could have came out at the Arnold to have the band on stage like Triple H does when he comes out to wrestle, and fucking 6 feet under playing live. Oh, oh, that gives me chills. Oh, I would have fucking, did something in my shorts almost happening. So awesome that would have been. What? That'd have been fucking cool. I won the fucker 5 times, gold medalist right here. Especially what 5, 6, and 7, number fucking 1. The whole fucking show. Yeah. Won it in 2003, 5, 6, and 7. Motherfucker. 7 was the best. That was Mark Henry incident.
Was it?
Yeah. That's when I got in his fucking face and wanted to kill him. About ready to. That'd have been ugly back there. Wow. But you know what? We got free wrestling tickets out of it from Triple H.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
That was cool.
Yeah. That's back when they had, who came? Lita,
Undertaker, Triple H,
Edge and Christian, Big
Yeah.
Show.
Big Show.
Yeah, all of them here.
Not sure. No. And Undertaker and Triple H were.
In the last match, Triple H is going around shaking hands, comes up, hugs me, and says, "Call me on my cell phone. We're gonna come in the back. We'll have a beer." Where's my fucking cell phone? 1,000 miles in the car.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot.
I didn't bring it into the venue.
And you still don't. You're an idiot.
I would have had a beer with Triple H. God damn it. I wish I would have had my cell phone because he said, "Call me. We'll have a beer backstage." God damn. They weren't there that long because they had to go to Yakima that night. So, but man, the click one with Triple H and Big Show and Undertaker.
Yeah, you messed it
I
up.
messed that up. Yeah. If I can go back in time and redo it, I would do it. It's only one thing. Anyway, we got to go. Benchmonster's got to go find some healthy food to eat. And I think we got to go to the grocery store. We need some milk. Because she drank it all last night. I went to bed last night and there was this much
There
in
was
the
not that much left. There
And
was not that much
I
left.
get up in the middle of the night to have
There
my
was
protein
barely a
bar.
quarter.
I get in the fridge and there's fucking backwash. Fucking backwash for me to drink at 2 a.m.
Oh, God, you're exaggerating.
No, I just poured it in the fucking sink. I don't like the last little bit. That's because you fucking chug it too. Nobody pours glasses of milk here ever. Fuck.
Every now and then I do it.
No, I've never seen it. Okay.
Doesn't happen very
Hey,
often.
we'll be back next week. I want to say pretty soon we're going to have to shut the show down. I have obligations and responsibilities. I have an estate hour away from here, $500,000 property, a home on a lake. I have to fucking gut it out. I have to sell it. It's yada, yada, yada. I have to break an estate. So I'll be contacting a lawyer. And when we get to that point, we'll let everybody know. I don't know how long I'll be down. I don't know if it might turn out to be next spring. I don't know how fast things move. I've looked up dissolving an estate in Washington State, and there's creditors that need to be informed, yada, yada. There's a whole, it sounds like a 4-month process before I can totally expunge it or kill it. So it might lead me till spring, and then I'll be gutting out a house, and that's going to be a project, especially if it's an hour and a half away from here. So that'll take my time, and I won't have time to do the show. So I will relate and let you guys know. We won't be gone forever, but, you know, life throws curveballs, and I've got one I got to take care of. You're aware.
Yep.
It's a big house. It's got a lot of crap in it. I don't even know what to do. Just invite people over like I did at my dad's house and say, take what you want. And they did. Help me out. They're taking all the silverware and all the plates. Take it. Go.
Get it out of here.
Get it out of here. Help me out. So I gotta do that. It's been hanging over my head, and the property taxes are not cheap. It's like $6,000 a year, if you can believe that. That's because these Russian builders have built these extravagant homes across the street, which used to be a dirt field, and now they brought up the property value and brought up my property tax. And I don't think taxes are going down. I think it's only going to get worse. So that's a little rough to pay. But I'm not bitching. I'm just explaining. So when that time comes, we'll shut her down for a certain amount of time, and hopefully it won't be long. But I'll keep you updated, because winter's approaching, and I gotta do something pretty soon here in the fall. So this will always be one of my first loves. Love this show. I don't care if anybody
We
watches.
gotta bring it back, you know.
Yeah.
We have enough people that's worth it.
Once I get that done, oh, I'll have guests and I'll be more relaxed. But it's stressing me out. So, and it's not going away, and does not go away until I do something about it. And I'm the only one that can do it, because I'm the sole beneficiary and executor and whatever of the will and the estate, and it's a lot of money there. So I don't want to let that go. So that being said, I'm out of here. You sign us out.
All right. Well, have a great rest of your night.
Thank you,
guys.
Alex. You
Thank
too.
you. You too, Alex.
You too, everybody.
As usual, thank you guys so
Oh.
much for joining us.
Let me include the email.
Send your videos, benchmonster@gmail.com. We love to see what you're doing in the gym and celebrate your PRs and wins and everything you're doing. Guys, make the show.
It helps me out on Wednesday mornings when I come sit down here and I start jotting down videos, and I go to my email first, and that's where I get the first ones. It's Lifter submitted videos. Send them to me, I put them on the show. It's always been that way, and I appreciate it. It makes my job easier. I don't got to go find things that may excite you and interest you. I try to find cool things and put them on the show, especially big things. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for spending your Thursday evenings with us. It's our favorite part of the week. We hope you guys have an awesome Friday tomorrow, a wonderful weekend, an excellent start to your week, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Love you guys. Thanks for joining
Good night, everybody.